You're standing under the harsh fluorescent lights of the immigration hall. Your flight has just landed. Your phone is clinging to 3% battery. Then it happens. The immigration officer looks up and waves you forward. His face doesn't change. His eyes barely blink. What happens in the next few minutes can decide whether you walk straight out of the airport or get quietly escorted into a back room for a few more questions. Every traveler dreads this moment. Yet almost no one realizes that immigration questions are never random. They're part of a system designed to read you before you even open your mouth. In this video, you'll learn the 10 most common immigration questions officers use to silently test your story, and more importantly, how to answer them without triggering a single red flag. Whether you're flying to the US, Canada, the UK, or Australia, the same hidden logic applies. Say too much and you sound suspicious. Say too little and they start digging. But once you understand why each question exists, you'll see the pattern and walk through immigration like you already know the script. It starts with the question that sets the tone for everything that follows. May I see your passport? It sounds routine, harmless, automatic. But this is more than a formality. It's the opening test. The officer isn't just checking your document. They're watching you. How fast you reach for it. Whether your hands shake. How long your eyes hold contact before darting away. Picture this. You fumble through your bag. Papers slide out. Your voice cracks as you say, yeah, just a second. In that instant, your stress becomes their suspicion. Immigration officers are trained to spot micro-hesitations, those half-second pauses that signal uncertainty. It's not about the passport. It's about composure. So here's the move. Keep your passport within easy reach. Not buried. Not stuffed in a pocket. When asked, hand it over calmly. Say, here it is, or simply, of course. No jokes. No extra words. Your passport isn't just paper. It's proof you belong in that line. And every second you stay calm tells the officer one thing. This traveler knows what they're doing. Airports run on perception. The faster you look like someone who belongs, the faster those glass doors open. Next comes the question that quietly traps people every day. How long do you intend to stay? It sounds harmless, until it isn't. They're not asking for your schedule. They're measuring how believable you sound while giving it. Say too much and you sound rehearsed. Say too little and you sound unsure. Imagine this. How long will you be staying? Your mind races. 2 weeks? 10 days? Should I mention the wedding? Well, I'm here for maybe 2 weeks unless my friend. And just like that, you've invited more questions. Seasoned travelers do it differently. Short, clear, unshakable. I'll be here for 10 days. 1 week for vacation. That's it. No nervous laughter. No side stories. Why does this matter so much? Because every country tracks overstays. If your answer sounds uncertain, you may fit the profile of someone who doesn't plan to leave. Confidence beats detail, every time. Then comes the question that can flip the tone instantly. What's the purpose of your visit? This isn't curiosity. It's a verification check. Your answer is being matched against your visa type, flight data, and travel history. Tourism, business, education, those are the safe lanes. Stray outside them without clarity and the mood changes fast. Say, I'm visiting friends, and suddenly they lean forward. Where do they live? How did you meet them? Now you're in a mini interrogation. The rule is simple. Be precise and contained. I'm here for vacation. I'm attending a conference. I'm enrolled in a 1-month language program. No life stories. No explanations. Here's what most travelers don't realize. Officers often already know your purpose before you speak. They're checking alignment, not information. Match the data, and they move on. Hesitate, and you might meet the side door labeled secondary inspection. Then comes a question that sounds casual, but isn't. What do you do for work? This question reveals everything they need to know. Stability. Ties to home. Financial logic. It's not judgment. It's pattern recognition. If you're employed, it signals roots. If you're a student, you're building a future. If you're unemployed, they'll want to know how this trip makes sense. Answer plainly. I'm a teacher. I work in marketing. I'm a student. Then stop. Over-explaining opens doors they didn't ask you to open. If you're between jobs or retired, Frame it with structure. I recently finished a role in accounting and I'm taking a short vacation before my next position. That sounds controlled. Intentional. They don't care about your career path. They care whether your trip makes sense. Next comes the consistency check. Are you traveling alone? This isn't small talk. They already know the answer from your booking, seat assignment, and check-in data. They are testing alignment. If you're alone, say it cleanly. Yes, I'm traveling alone. Then stop talking. If you're not, keep it factual. I'm traveling with my sister. I'm with a friend. No names. No stories. The more you explain, the less they believe you. Nervous travelers ramble. Confident ones don't. Then the question that quietly measures risk. Do you have any family here? It sounds friendly. It isn't. They're assessing ties, how likely you are to stay longer than allowed. If the answer is no, say it simply. No, I don't. Stop there. If the answer is yes, stay surface level. My cousin lives here. My sister works in the city. You don't owe them your family history. What they're really watching is your reaction. Tone. Body language. Eye movement. Stay steady and the questions stay short. Next comes the memory check. Have you been here before? The officer already knows your travel history. This question checks whether your answer matches the system. If it's your first time, say so. Yes, this is my first visit. If not, give a clear time frame. I visited 2 years ago. I was here last summer for business. No stories. No nostalgia. Hesitation here can trigger deeper screening, not because of your past, but because of your composure. Calm is currency at immigration. Then comes the question that causes the most trouble. Do you have anything to declare? This is where honesty matters most. Food, cash, electronics, medication, supplements. What feels harmless at home may be restricted abroad. If you have nothing, say it clearly. No, I don't. If you do, be upfront. Yes, I have items to declare. Let them guide you. One pause. One glance down. One uncertain answer, and suddenly your bag is being searched. Confidence can't cover dishonesty. But calm honesty clears you faster than any excuse ever will. Now comes the precision test. Where will you be staying? They're not looking for an address. They're looking for certainty. Somewhere downtown. I think the hotel is. And just like that, confidence disappears. Know your plan. I'll be staying at the Pacific Hotel in Manhattan. I'm staying with my cousin in Toronto. Clear. Calm. Controlled. Your accommodation is already linked to your visa or arrival form. They're checking alignment again. Nothing unsettles an officer more than a traveler unsure of their own destination. Finally, the last checkpoint. Can I see your return ticket or onward travel? This is proof you plan to leave. Have it ready, printed or digital. Yes, here's my return ticket. I'm flying out on the 22nd. I have an onward flight to Singapore. Even flexible tickets work. They don't care if you change it later. They care that you're not here to disappear. And then it happens. A stamp. A nod. A gesture forward. You've crossed the invisible line, from suspicion to welcome. Here's the secret no one tells you. Immigration isn't about answers. It's about energy. From the moment you step up, they're asking one thing. Are you in control or uncertain? You now know the 10 questions that shape every arrival. They're not trying to trick you. They're trying to read you. So keep your passport close. Know your story before they ask. Answer short, clear, and steady. Because calm confidence is your real clearance. If this helped you feel prepared, share it. Someone you know will face these questions soon. Like, subscribe to Before You Fly, and turn on notifications. Because next, we're exposing what really happens during secondary screening. Safe travels, traveler. Confidence is your clearance. Airplane #.